Don't buy cheap Amazon lug nuts, I can tell you that. Huh. Well, that sucks. Well, check this gem out behind me here. It's a Bob Lutz Pontiac GXP turbocharged. Yeah, that's right. It's the same LNF Ecotec that we were dumb enough to put in this go-kart. With that said, they're notorious for issues. Previous owner neglected this vehicle, me, and last I checked, it had to be pushed in to this garage. So over the next couple episodes, we're gonna take this almost 20-year-old car, we're gonna try to revive it, do a little bit of wrench turning, see if we can get this sucker on the road and actually enjoy it for what it's worth. It's pretty low mileage, it's just been neglected. But I mentioned we're definitely not calling it a will it run episode like every other wrench turning video on YouTube. All right, well, let's go ahead and start out with a new battery. A couple years ago, I did a video to show you the easiest way to replace a battery on a Kappa. To be honest with you, video kind of exploded, but every so often, it's time to do just a little bit of updating. So I will tell you though, I think that one's stripped. Oh, this is great. Not good. All right, well, this is starting to look like one of those how to replace a stud. Oh, that's bad. And look at that. Looks like this is gonna be how to replace a stud video. Oh, this is great. I love the way this is going. The cool part is though, at least we can get the tire off and the tire's not stuck on there. All right, see what we're looking at. Well, RIP battery, we'll get to you. We're gonna add that to the list there off our stuff that we need to do. Looking at this though, this looks like it's the original OEM hub there. So, all right, let's get to the battery. We're gonna get to that. I'll show you guys how to replace that too. It's pretty simple. We typically just pull this back and we can reach right in here. But I did notice we're running on a tri-stud system today, and we already got another broken one. I didn't even realize that. That's from a, that was from another F-up. We'll just leave it at that. We're gonna pull the whole liner out. So, it's gonna be old number 7 on that one there. And this will just pull out. Be very gentle with these. They don't make these anymore. They're prone to crack. Right out of there, just like that. Next up, we're gonna pull just this bracket out. This is where the magic happens. All right. Get in there. Oops, don't lose that. All right, let's see if we can slide her out. There we go. You know, it's been some time since I've actually gotten in here and looked at some of this wiring. And, you know, for being, what are we at, 19 years old on this car? It's not too bad. One of the biggest issues here is these body control harness plugs go bad, and you can see that connects right into a ground there. So if you're having some grounding issues, you can check over here, but that's good. We'll probably take that off, clean that a little bit. All right, well, change of plans. Went to Walmart, they looked at the battery. It's still under warranty for our Pontiac, but they won't exchange it out because you know what? When I bought the battery, the cashier never actually scanned the barcode on the top. So they essentially accused me of 5-finger discount in the auto section. So because our battery is dead, we can't get our Pontiac started, and it's sitting at 1.2 volt, we're just gonna have to fix it ourselves, hopefully. Now don't try this at home, kids. You might blow your house up. All right, well, the battery reconditioning didn't work, so we're gonna have to go back and probably try to fight with Walmart. But look what came in while we were messing around with that. So we're gonna jump over here, get this hub on. I'm pretty sure this is OEM GM special, and I don't think it's gonna come off that easy. But hey, we're gonna hit a breaker bar. If that doesn't work, we're gonna pull out the impact. I'm afraid to use an impact on something this old, because the bolts will probably shear off, knowing my luck. And then this, again, if you've been around long enough on the channel, you'll know that it just snowballs and snowballs. So let's try to get this caliper off, rotor off, all that stuff, see if we can swap out all these broken studs we just messed up. And one of the biggest mistakes people do, and I'm guilty of it when I was younger, was going behind. Oh, that's gonna be way too long. Real nice. Let's try that again. Is getting back here and turning it the wrong way for 10-20 minutes and realizing that while it's not a reverse thread, you're just on the wrong side. See if we can at least get some leverage on that. That ain't gonna budge. Oh. Man, did we just shear that? Oh, I almost thought we sheared that off. Let's see. All right, where are we looking? You know, this torque set in here, never seen one actually put back where it's supposed to be. Typically, if you ever have the dealership change your stuff, or any mechanic, they never put those back. Probably need new rotors. Should give us room. Now these are like the absolute worst. You gotta study these plugs. Figure it out. Eventually. They'll come off. Ah, there we go. Did we break it? Hope not. Nope. Didn't break it. It's out. Now don't forget, guys, this isn't a how-to. You actually want the how-to, check out the members only section. I'll show you exactly step by step how to take the hub out. No cutscenes. All right, so we're gonna keep that. The new hub. Man, that's pretty gross. $19 years worth. You got 3 bolts right in the back of this sucker here. Now put that right back into place. All right, so look, check out right on the back there. You'll see those bolts. Pretty straightforward. Ooh, nice and smooth. People would say just go ahead and replace the rotor, right? I'm looking at it. I didn't have any issues when I drove it. Doesn't feel pitted, it's just scoured. We're gonna throw it back on there. Oh my God, when I tell you, like, hot summer night in Florida, it's got to be like 100+ degrees outside, and the humidity, it's like it's an absolute sauna. So check it out. That's what we got going on there. Now got to figure out our battery thing, the battery issue we got going on. Easy to get out, easy to put in, but I don't want to pay another 150 bucks. Well, so much for not spending the 150 bucks. Picked up an Interstate this time. Not that it really matters. All batteries are the same. Now don't be fooled by the battery lobby. Local GM dealers buy Interstate batteries from Interstate distributors, and they slap the old blue, or I think it's actually green now, AC Delco label on these. Pretty sneaky. And then they charge you 600 bucks to put that in. And they'll tell you that the panel and all that stuff needs to be taken apart. But, all right, so now that the battery's in here, here's a little quick tidbit. You ever have this serviced at a dealership? I guarantee the GM dealership will figure out a way to fuck this up. They think this entire panel here that you can't buy anymore is a load-bearing structure. It's not. So if you don't want to do this, make sure you tell them. It has to lift like a Corvette. It needs Corvette pucks, and it's only got 4 lift points. Let's see if we got power. And then, I'm gonna rip the dashboard apart. All right. Well, we got power. Something's squeaking up there. Uh-oh. But let's see if we can narrow down where this high-pitched squeal is coming from. I know y'all can hear it. Don't know. Figured it out. Check this out. Our windshield wipers are on. Ah! Oh, that's an amateur mistake there. Probably should get a bolt in there. So if you've never torn one of these dashboards apart, this is about the easiest GM dashboard there is. Probably because it's cheap. Wedge that in there. All right, well, we found our little parasitic drain. Right in there. Right underneath the dashboard there. Well, we'll see you guys next week. We'll get that fixed. We'll get it fired up.